Okay, so we're parked up at Devil's Bridge. Look at the weather today. It's peeing it down. But it's all good because we're parked up in a line of bow tops here. You can just see over my shoulder. We've got really good company. We're on the Appleby trail still, following the bow tops on their journey, their traditional way of getting to Appleby. And so far it's been really entertaining. We've been made to feel really welcome, and yeah, I'd just like to thank everyone for helping us to film, because
without them it's not possible, is it?
Without the travellers' help, we can't make this video. Yeah, we're going to be around at Appleby. We're going to be around for the next couple of weeks or so now. So if you see us on the road and you want to have a chat with us, you want to tell us your stories, share your experiences, then please give us a wave and a shout and stop us. And we are about 35 miles away from Appleby. That's about 12 hours walk. So we're going to go and ask some of the travelling community, why are we at Devil's Bridge 10 days before Appleby actually opens? So that's what we're going to go do now. Let's go and have a chat with them. Why are you here now? Come on, Bryn.
Just for the travel, really, just for the journey, getting out with the horse.
But you're 10 days early, mate.
We're 10 days early because we're horse drawn. We've got to take our time.
And we have to miss a camp.
Yeah, we've missed a camp further back because the council have cut the grass.
Yeah.
So that's made us shift onto here earlier, because the area what they've cut, there's no grass at all. It's like a lawn, basically.
So are you actually here early, or is this about average time, really? I was going to say, this is about
average, maybe a day earlier.
We've been filming here the last, what, 3 years, and this is about the same sort of time.
Yeah, we always leave roughly the 20th of May.
Yeah.
And then that gives us a nice, steady fortnight, really, to do the mileage. Yeah. To get here, or to get to Appleby. But like I say, we've shifted earlier because the council have, in the stop that was before here, Wennington, they've cut the grass.
Yeah.
So we've got 8 horses. What are we supposed to do with them? You know, we can't just tie them to a fence on the side of the road. Or go.
So it's not just about getting to Appleby, though, is it? I mean, if it was, you could just get in your car
get in the horse lorry, put the horse in the horse box,
and take it there on the day.
It's about travelling. It's about meeting people, different places, people along the way that we haven't seen since last year, which you're meeting up with. Yeah. Which is nice, you know, people's lives change, don't they? And there's new people that do it as well. So people that are trying to learn the route, trying to learn what you do, where to stop, where's safe, where isn't, where's best to get water, which is another big factor.
Yeah, so you're teaching
Water's
them
a real important thing, because just as I said, we've got 8-9 horses. You know, you can't just keep knocking on people's doors saying, can I have some water, can I have some water, which a lot of people are very, very friendly, and they do. Yeah. But you know, it's when you turn up and ask for 20 buckets of water, it's a bit like, it can be a bit where you don't want to go disturbing people all the time. You know, like here we've got a river. They do put the tap on, but they've only just done it yesterday, and we've been here 3 days, is it? 3 days? Yeah. So we brought water with us from the last stop, carried it, because we don't know whether we were going to get water for ourselves to drink. Yeah. So we've had to carry water with us as well. So
it takes a fair bit of planning, all this, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not, you can't just get in one of them and go and think, right, you know, that's that. Oh, we could land here and they might not put the water on at all. Yeah. So
you're all not, like, all of these vans here aren't going to move off at the same time, are you? Because you're all going to slightly different places.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. With the travel, different people stop in different places, so that they might go a bit further than us. So they'll set off a bit earlier than us. Yeah. Where we're obviously going to Sedbergh. Some people go a bit further than that. Some people don't go as far as that. So, you know, everyone's constantly changing and passing and taking over each other. You know, this is just, you've got a lot of bow tops here because it's safe. It's safe for the children. And, you know, we can get food. Horses have got food, water, obviously.
And it's a reasonable distance to...
Yeah, it's a reasonable distance to go to the next
place.
You know?
Yeah.
You can't. If we'd have stopped in Wellington, then we would have only had 5 miles to come to here. But instead, because there was no grass in Wellington, we had to do 10 miles. So, you know, that's a big factor. You know, it's a big factor on how you shift and the weather.
And then I guess you've got to potentially, because you've gone further, you've then got to let your horse rest a bit more.
Yeah, totally agree.
This is the other thing that they don't understand. If they're going to stop one place you can stop, then it's going to force you to stay longer.
Well, just say for instance that they didn't allow us to stop here, so we would have to come 10 miles to here, have a rest, and probably do another 10 miles. That's 20 miles.
Yeah.
You know, it's even harder on the horse. It's been red hot, so it would have been early morning shifting or late morning shifting. So it's not just a case of, oh, we've got one of them and we're just sticking it here just to be awkward, or we're early or anything like that. It's, you know, it's all about the weather, you know, everything as well. So everything's got a factor to it. So
I see a really simple solution here. We're surrounded by a countryside. I mean, if you look over there, behind the vans here, surrounded by fields, but you're restricted to a little lay-by, little road on a side road.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be so simple just to open up the fields and let you camp on those?
Yeah, we've got a field, perfectly good field next to us here, which we pulled into last year, and we were escorted out of there very promptly.
Yeah, I was here there.
And that's another, even if they just said, right, okay, there's no vehicles to go in there, but allow us to go in there. You know, we're not going to dig up the ground, or we're not, you know, we're not going to cause damage, you know, but they just try to keep us blocked in and blocked in and blocked in, where, you know, all this would probably be accessed because we're in there, out the way. So sometimes they work with us, sometimes they work against us, and last year they worked against us.
So even though the traveller lifestyle supposedly is protected, the Romany lifestyle, you're still being persecuted, really, aren't you?
Yeah.
I see it. I mean,
like obviously yesterday what happened up there.
Yeah.
You know, I just think it's disgusting. You know, putting on a 10-year-old boy in handcuffs yesterday.
Yeah.
For a penknife.
Yeah.
Is disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. You know, they're children. You know, but that's another issue.
And they're being treated like serious criminals.
What kind of person puts a 10-year-old boy into handcuffs?
So, do you mind if I ask you, have you been to Appleby before? How many times have you been to Appleby? Doesn't seem to want to talk.
He might be a little bit hoarse.
Oh, right, he's got a little bit of a hoarse throat. Do you mind if I ask you, how many times have you been to Appleby? Have you been to Appleby before?
Doesn't want to talk to you, he's turning away from you. Thinks you're rude.
Really difficult getting these travellers to talk.
Yep.
So what's your names?
I'm William, he's Archie.
Archie and William.
Nice one. If you look at the detail in this, all this is actually carved into the wood. All of it. Some of you guys will know I'm a pretty keen wood carver, but the quality of workmanship here, I can only just admire it. It's absolutely superb.
Don't forget to like the video, share it with all your friends and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.
We're moving on from Devil's Bridge and following these guys all the way to Appleby, so stay tuned for more.